Much busier.
Ram.
Yeah.
Ram.
Hello, sorry about all the crowds.
Yeah. It's the most congested part.
Yeah, that's the worst part, and it gets much nicer.
But it's good for the highlight in the long term.
It's
Lots of people.
hopefully, yeah, and also maybe good for the high street because we can relieve that pressure a little bit as well. Okay, so the reason that we're here is just to give some context about this amazing Victorian viaduct that we're going to go and see very soon. So here we are standing next to the Regent's Canal. I'm sure everyone has been here before, but maybe just to offer a few bits of interesting heritage information. So this whole site of Camden Market behind me was the site of the Camden Goods Depot, which was first constructed in 1839 for the London to Birmingham Railway. And you would have heard of Stables Market and all this, but the names are steeped in actual history and heritage. So on my right over here, you can see this huge red brick building. So this is the Interchange building. It's grade 2 listed, and it's characterised by the fact that it was built over the basin. So you can see that the towpath goes up over that bridge, and you can see a basin enters underneath. So it's a purpose, and the reason it was built is so that barges carrying goods from the north could enter into the basin, and then built inside the Interchange building were these incredible hydraulic lifts, and they could move kind of goods between barge, rail, and eventually road. So in its heyday in Camden Goods Depot, there was over 700 horses working at any one time. And so they needed a place to live and they needed a place to stay, hence the stables. And so has anyone been to the Stables Market right at the back? So the original wooden, the actual wooden dividers that divide the market are the original stables from that time. And I don't know if anyone went to Proud Camden, the club, back in the day. In its heyday, upstairs it had kind of booths that you could sit in, and those were also the original stables in between. So slightly lesser known, the horses that were working in the goods yard at the time were at risk of, finding themselves colliding with trains as they came in to the goods yard. And so to avoid this, a series of 2 horse tunnels were built that circumnavigated the basin and the trains line, so that horses, kind of at the end of their working day, could walk through these tunnels and take themselves home to the stables. And you can't really see them very much now, but if you go right to the back of Stables Market, there's a tunnel opening and a shop in that opening. And on a road just down that way in Gilby's Yard, you can kind of see these circles, these vents in the floor, and they're also vents down to the horse tunnels so that the horses kind of could get clean air. So the other thing of note is the roving bridge. Has everyone walked over the structure before? I imagine. So it was built in the early 1800s and restored in the early 1900s. There's a couple of incredible features about this bridge. So as you first start about halfway up, the cobbled stones are actually pitched, and so they're pointing upwards, and that was so that the horses, as they pulled boats and barges out of this lock over here, had something to press against with their hooves, because the barges are so heavy. And you can also kind of